It's Flannelgraph time. It's Flannelgraph time. Bible stories with Denise and the pastors, and it's Flannelgraph time. Yeah!
Hello, Grace Point kids. I'm so happy that you joined us today for our Bible story. Today we're going to be learning about Joseph and the coat of many colors. I will be reading the story, but we also have our pastors joining us today. You may not see them on the screen, but you will hear their voices, so you need to listen very clearly and pay attention because we've got some exciting stuff to learn. Are you ready for this? I need you to help me to count down to start the story. Everybody hold your hand up with 5. We're going to count down 4, 3, 2, 1. A man named Jacob lived in the land of Canaan. It's the land where his father had stayed. Here is the story of the family line of Jacob. Joseph was the son of Jacob. He was 17 years old. He was taking care of the flocks with some of his brothers.
Hey guys, what's up? What you doing, man?
Look at those sheep.
Dodgers.
But Joseph brought their father a bad report about his brothers.
My brothers were being bad.
I can't believe this.
Jacob loved Joseph more than any of his other sons.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad.
That's because Joseph had been born to him when he was old.
I'm a boomer.
Jacob made him a beautiful robe.
Try this bad boy on, son.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Joseph's brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them.
I can't believe this. Why does he get so much attention?
He's just the worst.
So they hated Joseph. They couldn't even speak one kind word to him.
He's ridiculous.
Look at him over there.
I'm so tired of him. Whatever.
He is just the worst.
Then one night, Joseph had a dream. When he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more.
Oh, what kind of a dream, you dreamer. So tired of you.
He is just the worst.
He said to them,
Listen to the dream I had. We were tying up bundles of grain out in the field. Suddenly, my bundle stood up straight. Your bundles gathered around my bundle and bowed down to it.
his brothers said to him, "Do you plan to be king over us?"
You can't be
Oh
king
my goodness,
over
I
us.
can't
That's
believe you would
ridiculous.
say that. He is just the worst.
"Will you really rule over us?" They had hated him even more because of his dream.
I am tired of
Goodness.
him. I am
Just
so
needs to stop
tired.
talking.
I'm tired.
He is just the worst.
They didn't like what he had to say. Then Joseph had another dream. He told it to his brothers.
Listen, I had another dream. This time, the sun and moon and 11 stars were bowing down to me.
He told his father as well as his brothers. Then his father rebuked him. He said, "What about this dream you had? Will your mother and I and your brothers really do that? Will we really come and bow down to the ground in front of you?" His brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept the dreams in mind. Another day, Joseph's brothers had gone to take care of their father's flocks. Jacob said to Joseph, "As you know, your brothers are taking care of the flocks. Come, I'm going to send you to them."
Sure, I'll do it.
So Jacob said to him, "Go to your brothers, see how they are doing. Also, see how the flocks are doing. Then come back and tell me, So Joseph went to look for his brothers. He found them near Dothan, but they saw him a long way off. Before he reached them, they made plans to kill him.
We need to kill him. It's
He is
time.
just
Let's
the
take him.
worst. He is just the worst.
Here comes that dreamer, they were all saying to one another. Come, let's kill him. Let's throw him into one of those empty wells. Let's say that a wild animal ate him up. Then we'll see whether his dream will come true. One of the brothers, Reuben, heard them talking. He tried to save Joseph from them. Let's not kill our brother, he said. Don't spill any of his blood. Throw him into this empty well here in the desert, but don't harm him yourselves. Reuben said that to save Joseph's life. He was hoping that he could go back later and get Joseph out of that well so that he could take him to his father. When Joseph came to his brothers, he was wearing his beautiful robe. They took it away from him, and they threw him into the well.
Hey, no, wait, Mommy!
The well was empty. There wasn't any water in it. The brothers saw some Ishmaelite traders coming from Gilead. Their camels were loaded with spices, lotion, and myrrh. They were on their way to take them down to Egypt. Joseph's brothers pulled him up out of the well. They sold him to the Ishmaelite traders for 8 ounces of silver. Okay. Then the traders took him to Egypt. Later, Reuben came back to the empty well. He saw that Joseph wasn't there.
Hello?
He was so upset. He went back to his brothers. The boy isn't there. Now what should I do? Then they got Joseph's beautiful robe. They killed a goat and dipped the robe in the blood. They took the robe back to their father. They said, "We found this. Take a look at it. See if it's your son's robe." Jacob recognized it. He said,
It's my son's robe. A wild animal has eaten him up. Joseph must have been torn to pieces.
Jacob was sad for his son for many days.
This is awful. No.
All of Jacob's other sons and daughters came to comfort him, but they weren't able to.
It's okay,
okay.
Dad.
It's
Come
gonna be
on.
okay.
You'll be okay.
Crying is just the worst.
But the traders from Midian sold Joseph in Egypt. Even though something bad had happened, God has a new plan for Joseph. So that was our story of Joseph in the coat of many colors. It was a sad story, but sometimes sad things happen in our lives. But we can learn, just like Joseph, that even though sad things may happen at school or at home, God has great new plans for us, and we just need to put our trust in Him. I'm so excited that you were able to join us today, and look forward to seeing you again next Sunday because we have more stories coming your way to share with you. Have a great day. See you later.
It's Flannelgraph time. It's Flannelgraph time. Bible stories with Denise and the pastors, and it's Flannelgraph time. Yeah!